So just a little background, I've always, from a young child, knew I was going to be in the motorcycle business. So that was a direction of mine from a very young age. So I went to motorcycle mechanic school. I thought that was going to be my claim to fame. Thoroughly enjoyed that, but then worked away into dealerships and sales. And it was an interesting time in the late 80s, early 90s. There was really nobody serving the dealer channel for product. And there were some relatively new finance companies coming into play that really had no game plan on the liquidation of repossession. So it kind of was a perfect timing, and the lights went on for me and my partners, and we jumped in head first. I'd be lying, be remiss if I said we had it all perfectly planned out, because we didn't. We just jumped in, and we knew the motorcycle business, of course, but we didn't really understand the auction business and the financial side and clients. So I would say that, it doesn't sound really overly radically intelligent, but we just worked super hard every day and continue to always perfect the better process and a better service to our clients.
Our relationship with OEMs has really changed over the years. When I first came here, we really had one or two OEMs that we worked with. And what we've tried to do is take the things that we do really, really well and apply those into different buckets. So when we talk to OEMs or lenders or strategic partners, we ask them, where do they have challenges? Where do they see growth? Where's the future of their business? And we try to take those things and apply them to the processes that we have in place today. So really there's a couple different ways that we can integrate, but for all intents and purposes, you either take what you do really, really well and expand that into other verticals, or you take the know-how and the knowledge and apply it to new processes. And so depending on who we're talking about, which OEM, which lender, those wants, desires, and needs could be very, very different. So I think what we've really been able to do is stay true to our core, focus on the things that we do well, which is processing vehicles, working with dealers, providing the ultimate platform for people to be able to interface, and then saying, how can we integrate this into the different processes and solve the problems for those individual lenders or OEMs?
First and foremost, it's important to have a shared, clear, common vision. Why are we doing this, right? What are we all after? And to me, a key part of that vision has to be, well, what value are we providing to the people that we serve? Our customers, or the people that are why we're here, right? So what is it that we're doing for them that they find value in that causes them to hand over their hard-earned dollars to us, right?
Well, we're super excited today because it's one of our live auctions. Typically, we'll break it up into product categories. You may have 500 to 1,000 units in a single auction. That would be a long day. But we know that buyers tend to buy the types of products that they're interested in. So we put the domestic cruisers in a lane. That'd be Harley Davidsons, Indians, those kinds of things. Sport bikes typically have their own lane, and then everything else typically goes into its own lane. So that would be off-road dirt bikes, side-by-sides, ATVs, PWCs, boats, RVs, those kind of things. NPA got started with live auctions almost 30 years ago, and of course today you can buy online, you can buy via our e-sale platforms, etc. But there's just something about the magic of a live auction where everybody's here, they can see the product, they can experience what it's like, they can talk to the auctioneer through hand motions and eye winks and whatever. But the energy and the excitement is just unbeatable. You don't get that anywhere else besides NPA. And even though our condition reports are the best in the world, being able to see the bike and what it is and be able to make those decisions on the fly are a really, really important part of the process. So we're super excited to have everybody here today, and we'd like to have you here with us as well.